Right then, everybody. I don't think this video's a PG. Michael and Owen. Now, I appreciate that he's trying to flog a book. He's trying to get some money off it. But his PR team has had an absolute disaster all when it does come out eventually. Now, of course, there's little bits and bobs coming out of the book. It's extracts is what you would call it. He's gone down totally the wrong way to try and promote this book. Let's begin with, I would try and describe it as maybe a little bit of truth in it, and then we'll get on the real stuff. So let's begin with the insurance claim. So Michael Owen, and this is probably the only thing that I do believe in so far what's come out. Michael Owen has said that during the whole season that he was injured, Freddie Shepherd, the chairman then, who unfortunately is no longer with us, didn't want Michael Owen to play because Newcastle wouldn't get a payout. Now, Michael Owen was obviously kicking off and talking to Freddie Shepherd over the phone, calling him I want to play in all of this. And Freddie Shepherd shouting back down the phone, whilst Glenn Road, I was like, I probably believe some of that, because whatever you think of Michael Owen, footballers want to play football. But yes, it's great that they're on 80 grand, 100 grand, 120 grand in Michael Owen's case. But at the end of the day, they want to get on the pitch. They want to become goal scorers, heroes, remembered down the years in the history books and so on. So that's probably the only thing that I would probably go along with and agree with. Secondly, Sam Allardyce. Now, I'm not sticking up for Sam Allardyce, right? He's managed, obviously, Sunderland, kept them up. We went down that year. That was devastating. However, have a little bit of respect for your former managers. The way you're describing Sam Allardyce, and I'm not sticking up for Sam Allardyce, but it's poor. It's a lack of respect. You're meant to be, you're on national TV, you're a pundit, you've done well at Liverpool, and you've done really well for England in terms of goals. But you're losing your credibility hugely to try and make a quick bob for your book. That's basically what he's doing. So again, I'm not sticking up for Sam Allardyce, but what he's turned around and said that he didn't rate Sam Allardyce. He's basically slagging him off in the article. And obviously there's only a certain amount of stuff that we can put on the Twitter and characters. But you need to have a look at the full article. And he's basically just slating him, saying I didn't rate him. He would stop training. I don't want to be stopped training. I don't want to be taught how to improve inside the box. I just want to get on with it. Well, isn't that part of a manager's or a coach's job, is to try and coach you to be better? Even though you might think, I'm better than everybody else, I know more than him. That's not your say-so. That's the coaching staff. I thought that was disrespectful. And again, not sticking up for Allardyce, because let's face it, he wasn't really a favourite in Newcastle. So that's the second part. Right. And then the next part, the relationship with the fans. You basically didn't like Newcastle fans. When you went off injured and we were singing, well, I wasn't personally there, but Newcastle fans, we fans, were singing, what a waste of money. Obviously, Michael Owen goes back home on Match of the Day and says, F you, Newcastle fans. F this, I'm had enough of this. Right? So fair enough, you're injured and your fans are taking the you. But Michael Owen's sitting there with £120,000 a week, picking up all this money, week after week, not playing any games. And I get on to something in a minute. But the relationship with us and Owen has always been a bit fractured. But this book is just topping the edge. Now, Michael Owen, as I say, it's going about this totally the wrong way. Already when you appear on BT Sport, already when you appear on your daft adverts that you do, or your horsing, when we say about your horses, Newcastle fans already on Twitter slating you straight away because of the reputation, the relationship that you've got. And this is just fueling that. I understand you're trying to flog a book once more, but you're gunning down it the wrong way. And your PR team have had an absolute stinker. But they might be laughing, thinking, ching, ka-ching, because people will buy it because they'll want to know more about it. However, speaking of that relationship with Newcastle fans, he's turned around and said that he felt the club was a downward step. Now, I can imagine that the fans didn't take too kindly of that, and he's spoken out with that in the past, and he said Newcastle was a backward step. However, you've gone from Liverpool, which Michael Owen was absolutely fantastic. You got, what was it, one of the Golden Balls, or one of the European Player of the Years, and then he goes to Real Madrid, super sub, couldn't get ahead of Ronaldo and Raul. wanted to move back to England. Liverpool wouldn't pay the fee. However, Newcastle would. He was devastated because he wanted to move back to England. And there he was, happy as Larry, with his 120,000 a week. Graham Souness on his right, Freddie Shepherd on his left, signing that dotted line. And when you seen all the fans, you thought, wow, and all of this sort of stuff, you know. But his heart wanted to be in Liverpool, which is fair enough. However, publicly speaking about it over and over and over throughout the years, again, you just off the fan base of not just one, but two sets of fan base. Because I haven't finished yet. Not already have you off Newcastle United fans, but more on Liverpool in a moment, because you've them off as well. So you've also talked about your relationship, and you haven't spoken to Alan Shearer for over 10 years. Now, Kieran Dyer's already said that Michael Owen didn't want to play the game. So Kieran Dyer's already spoken out against this on the True Geordies podcast, right? So we know this. And Michael Owen said that he wasn't fully fit, but he's prepared to play in that final game against Aston Villa. Obviously, that was a horrible day. Villa fans who didn't like them, let's be honest. Stop on the time, not just once, they've done it twice. Looking forward to playing Aston Villa later on this season. Don't like them. But anyways, Owen didn't want to play. Disastrous day. Damien Duff on goal. I was devastated. Like Newcastle fans would have been. It was my first relegation. It hurt a lot. For Michael Owen to bottle it. And remember, he's captain. He's captain of this squad. And the captain stays on the sinking ship until that ship is sunk. You've seen the Titanic. Michael Owen thinking, this iceberg, I'm jumping off this. He's on a boat rowing away. He's gone the other way. He's already thinking about his next move. Right, more on that in a moment. But then he turns around and says about Alan Shearer, you're the complete opposite, because obviously Alan said over the years, Owen basically bottled it. Michael Owen said, no, I was prepared to play, but I wasn't fully fit. Bull. You've already got Kieran Dyer speaking out against you. You've already got Alan. Now, Kieran Dyer's not obviously a golden child, but I believe Kieran Dyer a lot more over, because Kieran Dyer has come out and spoken a lot more truthfully. Yes, he's done with Bobby Robson and all of that, but Kieran Dyer has come out and spoken a lot of truth recently, and I think you're bull again to sell your book. Shearer's gone on record and said it numerous times about you. Now, I personally believe Alan Shearer. Joey Barton's another one who let Alan Shearer down, getting that daft red card at Anfield and didn't play him again for the rest of the season. So, not just that, you said the reason why Alan doesn't speak to good fucking riddance. Alan Shearer's reputation and Newcastle United's history, current at that present time, relegation was staring him in the face, and you, Owen, said, this, I can't be this shit. I want my next move. I'm thinking about me, because I wanted my dream job to Liverpool, remember? And then he goes and slates Alan off with his managerial record, because he won 1, drew 2 and lost the others, and he's something like 8 games, or maybe an extra win or an extra draw somewhere. But you're slagging off Newcastle's icon, who has a statue outside his stadium. I don't see your statue outside of Anfield. I don't see it outside St James's Park. I don't see it at Real Madrid. I don't see it Stoke. 1 goal there. I don't see it Manchester United. They've got to whisper that. Liverpool fans don't like that. I don't see that. So for you to slag off Alan Shearer, I don't see you in the touchline. I don't see you having the 8 games, your club's going down, and the local hero, and you're slagging him off. Again, you're slagging Sam Allardyce off. You're slagging Alan Shearer off. Credibility, it's just going out that window. But then again, okay, so it's the end of the season. But not just that, as I've touched upon already, you're already upsetting one fan base by what you've said throughout the years, right? And you want to go back to your hero club, Liverpool. So what do? Newcastle relegated. You're the captain. You, I'm off this Titanic ship. I'm rowing the other way to the enemy. You're going to Manchester United, Liverpool's biggest rivals. I want to go Liverpool. But no, you jump ship. You're going to Manchester United, Liverpool's biggest rivals. Your reputation just goes vroom. Bad career choice move. Yes, you scored the win on the Manchester derby. But what else did you do, Michael, at Manchester United? You sat on the bench. You won a trophy or two, maybe, yeah. But your reputation after you left your boyhood club. Done all right in Real Madrid, super sub and all of that. But after that, you're slagging people off in your book. You've already set up Liverpool fans. You've already upset Newcastle fans as well. And then you goes down and Stoke. You score 1 goal. You've lost it, man. You've lost it. Alan Shearer didn't lose at your age. Alan Shearer went on at 35. Look at Alan Shearer's record compared to yours throughout everything. Goals, captain, leader. You weren't a in that dressing room. You let every Newcastle fan down. You're a disgrace to Liverpool fans and to Newcastle fans.